Hi everybody, it's Jeff Kenton, Boulevardier, coming to you from my office in beautiful Hawkins Hall, Towson University. That's where I work. Today, I wanted to show you the anatomy of my leather-bound notebook that I carry with me all the time. I go to any meeting or whatever, you'll see this notebook and you see that my name's embossed in the cover. Right now, today I just inserted a brand new empty refill. So let's talk about what is in a standard. See, these are regular composition books inside. It's because, can't be a Boulevardier unless you're pinching pennies. Inside, I got a little note how you can go about getting the notebook back to me. I only number the odd pages so that I don't have to number both pages when you figure out which page is next to the odd one. In the very back, you can see I keep a page of notes. This particular notebook I used for almost a year and a half, and I never wrote a phone number or anything in there. That was unusual. And then I start with, after my couple of pages of notes, I start with my index, and I work as the index goes down, and then I turn pages in reverse order to what you'd assume from a book. So from the back, this is the first page in the notebook, and then you turn pages, and these are the next pages in the notebook, and so on, going in reverse of what you'd expect from a regular book until you hit the final pages eventually. So I reserve like 3 pages at the back for an index in reverse. I guess as the pages go in normal order, they'd be in reverse chronological order. The oldest or most toward the back pages would be first, and then going back toward the front of the book. And then these notebooks, I tell you, when I worked in the dean's office, these books used to save my ass at least once a week, because I had so many meetings and so many people talking to me on a regular basis. And eventually I'll put the used date range on here because I keep them at home. At this point, I don't think I've ever been asked, except for my own personal reasons, to go back more than one book or two. But I keep them all at home, and this helps me keep them in chronological order. I also, just because I'm a nerd, I also put the date range on this edge, which is the top, and also on the edge that's opposite the spine, so that no matter, it's easy for me to see what book it is. Also, because I have this cover, you may notice that there are little pockets in the front and back. So what do I keep in those pockets? Oh, I'm glad you asked. There are some things in here that I keep because I don't want to lose them. There are some things in here that I keep because I just want to keep them. Little keepsakes. For example, I have right now it's 8-year-old set of codes for all the doors in the building that had key punch, keypad entries on them. I also have an envelope full of forever stamps in case I need to send a letter. Yes, I send letters. I keep those in the back flap. I also keep a sheaf of address labels. Again, for those old school letters, I also have holiday themed ones. My insurance agent periodically will send me a sufficient number of these address labels. I've never had to buy address labels for like the past 5 years. And then I keep some standard, well, I guess I call these standard envelopes, and a couple of business size envelopes in there too, because you never know. So, the baton has been passed. Now this is my active notebook. It's got all the stuff in it that I generally keep in it, and now it's ready to save my ass. So, good on you, notebook. I appreciate everything you do for me. And I appreciate everything you do as a viewer to keep the peace, and I hope you have a great weekend. Today is Friday, what is it, the 21st of September. Tomorrow is the first day of autumn or fall. Supposed to be cooler next week, rainy and cooler. Anyway, I hope that you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon.